Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10, broadcasting on Channels Television live from Lagos. A reminder of our main stories. Militants attack another crude oil pipeline operated by Italy's Eni, a day after militant group, the Niger Delta Avengers, claimed responsibility for another strike in the region. The deplorable state of the Umuahia road in Abia State becomes a source of worry for residents, especially with the onset of the rainy season. The performance of the Buhari administration in the health sector comes under focus in continuation of our review of the president's first year in office. And the World Health Organization placed down concerns over the spread of the Zika virus amid calls for the postponement of the Rio Olympics. Please remember that all our top stories can be found on our website channelstv.com and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Do visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. We encourage you to use the Eyewitness feature in the Channels TV app. If you have pictures or videos you would like to share with us, tap the application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions. Well, here are some of the pictures you sent in. First is this picture from Nebisi Road in Asaba Delta State. Our eyewitness reporter, who is appalled by the cause of this traffic gridlock, says a party was held on this major road to celebrate Children's Day. Our reporter says it is wrong to put the lives of children at risk and calls on relevant authorities to check such threats. This picture shows a collapsed bridge on Ilogbo Road, Adodo Ota, Ogun State. Residents have to make do with a makeshift bridge to link the main bridge. Our eyewitness reporter is pleading with the government to pay attention to the plight of the people and end the risk commuters take climbing it daily. This is Umuahia Road, linking the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Imo State. Our eyewitness reporter says students who live around there stay indoors for days as a result of the flooded road and houses. Our reporter calls on concerned parties to come to their rescue. But let's round off on a happy note with this picture from Biu local government area in Borno State, showing residents of the town back to their normal business after Boko Haram attacks on the community. Our eyewitness reporter, who is delighted with this development, wants to see more displaced persons return home after such a long period. I'd like to thank all our viewers and eyewitness reporters for sending in those reports and encourage you to keep them coming. Now, the Nigerian army says it is not resting on its oars in its fight against insurgency in the northeast and has continued with its special trainings on counter-terrorism operations for officers and recruits. The latest training was held at the Armed Forces Command and Staff College, Jaji, Kaduna State.
The art of war and also command and staff duties. And it has really helped over the years because all of us, you can see, passed through this institution, and we are here also along the line, you know, when we are young officers. So it has been a wonderful institution, a highly professional institution that has been producing battle-tested officers, junior commanders for that matter, as well as staff officers at various levels. They are good to go, and that's why I'm here, to tell them a few things that are very important. As they finish from here, some of them may still be going back to the northeast so that they can put into practice what they've learned here.
The deplorable state of the Umuahia road has become a source of worry for residents living around the Ikuano axis of the state. Now, with the rains already here, residents complain of restricted access to areas in and around the state, as well as flooding of their homes and farmlands.
This is not a side street in the city, but the Umuahia expressway, a federal road in Abia State, southeast Nigeria, which carries goods and services to Akwa Ibom, Calabar, and even neighboring Cameroon. It was bad enough in the dry season, but with the coming of the rains, things have taken a new dimension. Some residents have resorted to using motorcycles to avoid the worst portions of the road. Others have simply abandoned their cars. It's become something of a show as onlookers cheer on drivers whose vehicles are strong enough to pass through. Many others are unable to make it. The over 40-year-old structure has seen palliative interventions in times past, but residents of the worst-hit areas like Ikwano are fed up of the temporary measures.
We cannot access this local government from our respective places. Right now, the corner courts they have been using are all blocked.
We would want to see something that is enduring done on this road to avoid this annual exercise of people going through pains.
The government have to come in. They have to. Not a petty contractors.
Houses located just off the expressway are not spared. This woman is afraid the rains may wash away the graves of her relatives, which are located on her property. And Chijoke Nwosu does his best to save what's left of his house.
Some part of the building fell down the other side. So the whole property in the house damaged.
In recent times, there's been more traffic on this road due to diversion from inner roads, which have become impassable. The Commission of Work says the Abia State government has effected repairs, but efforts are puny in the face of great need and insufficient funds.
The Abia State government, under the previous administrations, also repaired federal roads, but they have not been refunded. So we've decided to take that up by writing to the President, writing to the Ministry, writing to National Assembly to find some way to be able to refund some of those monies. We, first of all, came up with a total bill of about 8.5 billion, but we made a request for 5.6 billion in the first instance, which we forwarded to them, they acknowledged.
He adds that the situation is not peculiar to Abia State.
This whole former eastern region, have very bad roads. If you add Enugu on Onitsha Road and add all the other federal roads.
Unfortunately, according to the Commissioner, the funds will not be made available from the federal government until 2017. That means the state government may have to continue with palliatives, and residents may just have to wait a little while longer for a permanent solution.
The Nigerian Medical Association is leading a national campaign against obesity and other forms of unhealthy lifestyles. The chairman of the FCT branch of the NMA, Mrs. Fatima Mairami, who led a road walk in Abuja, explained that obesity and other forms of unhealthy lifestyles has claimed the lives of professionals and non-professionals alike. According to her, the campaign is targeted at creating public awareness on the need to engage in regular exercise and live a healthy lifestyle.
Larger than your height can carry you, it's a big risk factor. Eating unhealthy is also a big risk factor. If you don't regularly check your numbers, your blood pressure, your blood sugar, and so on and so forth, it's also a big risk factor. If you don't exercise regularly, it's also a big risk factor. Many people, unfortunately succumb to sudden deaths, even amongst medical practitioners. And such are usually because of preventable diseases, certain things like immediate cardiac arrest, strokes, and so on and so forth. And all these have a predisposing factor, something like high blood pressure, high blood glucose, high cholesterol level, so cancers, and so on and so forth. So that's why we ask people to come, to know their numbers, know your height and your weight, so that you can know your body mass index as against how much you're supposed to weigh. Because obesity is also a big risk factor. We teach you how to live a healthy lifestyle, what to eat and what not to eat, the importance of regular exercise, and then we test your blood pressure, your blood glucose, your cholesterol, and so on and so forth, so that we encourage people to have regular checkups to live a healthy lifestyle.